it's Smashley. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. And if it's your first time, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. For today's video, I told you guys we would be back with some more DIY wedding content. I was requested to make these custom wine labels for my mother-in-law's wedding, and I'm so excited for her. Congratulations again to Dork and Michael. We love you guys so much. So when I was trying to figure out how to do this the simplest way from home, I was trying to find something that I could use to print at home, and I actually stumbled upon these Avery wine label printer paper. I will definitely go ahead and link these for you guys in the description box below. You'll obviously see how we use them later. But I do really like the Avery brand. We've used them one other time before for their address labels. So whenever we were doing our DIY wedding invitations, we didn't want to handwrite everybody's address. So the great thing about the Avery paper is it also comes with online templates so that you can use the online template and make sure that everything prints perfectly onto the labels or the printer sheets that they come with. Now, for the design of the wine labels, there are a few different ways that you can do this. So Avery not only comes with like the printer template, they actually have a few like little design templates that you can use too. So you can totally go that route if you find something that you like. You can also do it from scratch using something like PowerPoint and some transparent images. I did this for the custom Say Yes to the Dress signs that I made. So I'll insert a clip so you guys can see how we did those. And then the other way that I figured we could do it is using Canva, which is an app that I absolutely loved. No, this video is not sponsored, but Canva, if you're interested, honey, I got you. So we're gonna be using Canva. I actually found a template that I absolutely loved that really went with the theme for the wedding. So this is what we're gonna be using today.
Now, the great thing about Canva is they have a huge repository of templates for just about anything. I actually use it the most to create my YouTube thumbnails. But we just went online, canva.com, and searched for wine labels. I was so happy to stumble upon this template on Canva. It actually went perfect with the vibe and the theme that we had going for the wedding. So we'll go ahead and choose this one, and then we can get to customizing. One of the great things about Canva is you can pretty much switch up the colors of just about anything. So really when you get to customizing, you can switch out the colors of the background images, lines, your text. There's a bunch of different fonts you can use as well to really customize it and make it your own. Once you're finished with all of the edits and the customizing that you want to do, then you can go ahead and download it. From there, you want to just save it in a place you can grab pretty quickly. We're going to switch over to the Avery template online, and we're going to add the image from Canva for the wine label that we just made. Now, one thing to note, the wine labels that we ended up purchasing for Avery are actually meant for the larger bottles of wine. We were making the wine labels for the mini bottles of wine, so what I did was I made sure to pick an image that was horizontal so that we could cut one of the labels into two. Once you're all set positioning the images for the wine labels, you can go ahead and download it as a PDF. Now all that's left to do is to print them, so make sure that you've preloaded your printer with the wine label sheets that we got from Avery, and we can go ahead and print.
You guys, this was so easy. Literally in real time, I think maybe it took me like 15 minutes. But like I said, if you guys were doing the wine labels for a regular size bottle, you literally would be done here and you could just peel this off and stick it right onto your wine. But because we're gonna be doing the minis and we printed 2 per label, I do need to cut them. So I'm using my handy dandy Friskers cutter here. So I'm just gonna move it to the side. And I'm gonna cut right in between each of the labels kind of straight across. So we can get like a nice clean cut line. Okay. So these will be the individual labels for each of them, and we don't have to mess too much with the stickiness. So now we'll just peel these off and put those on the bottle. Perfect. All right, there we go. Now we have our 2, 4, 6, 8 individual wine tags here, and super easy. You just peel from the corner and then you can put them right on the wine bottles. So we'll show you guys how we do them for the wedding in just a sec.
In order to put on the wine labels that we've customized, we first have to remove the wine labels that came on the mini wine bottles. We looked up a few different ways to do this online, but what worked for us was using a combo of Lysol and then some olive oil to just get the glue residue completely wiped from the wine bottle, so we had a flat surface to work with when we were adding on our labels. Once we peeled the original wine labels off, we used the olive oil to go ahead and remove the glue residue that was left behind, and then the Lysol wipe kind of just gave it a good clean surface and made sure that the bottles weren't left with any oil residue so that our new labels would stick perfectly fine. Now you could totally stop here with the customized wine bottles and they look super cute, but because it was for a wedding, we wanted to add a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more razzle dazzle, if you will. So we went ahead and just added some ribbon around the tops to really finish them off. I settled with about 3 ribbons around the top per bottle and kind of try to line them up as evenly as possible. And then I don't know how you call this, but I've always used the scissors on the end of this type of ribbon to make them curlier, and they turned out beautiful. Let us know in the comment section how you guys think we did, and if this is a project that you guys would try taking a stab at for yourselves. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.